Hello, it's the Yapping Wizard again, and let's talk about time. Time doesn't exist. First of all, that's something that we really need to go down to. Time doesn't exist in nature. I mean, nature grows and goes in their own circles, but they're not counting any time. There's no 12 o'clock for grass. Trees just don't bother if it's 2 in the evening or 2 in the afternoon. They don't really bother with that stuff. They don't really act with it. Time is actually a human invention. And as human invention goes, I say it's up there together with the wheel. Time is actually a very good thing in keeping us in order and keeping us on time. I should say that as well. But as time otherwise is not actually existing, we have decided to put 24 hours a day, and then we have put all the other stuff up as well. But it doesn't really exist. And I know for a fact that many people doesn't really bother with time. There are even whole islands in the Pacific that they just go with the sun, just like we did back in the old days. Stone Age probably. When the sun rises, we do stuff. When the sun goes down, we don't do stuff. In between there, well, that's sleeping or eating or hunting or whatever. And we are doing the same thing today. Now, as I said, as human invention goes, it's a very good one. But do we really need it? Do we really need time? Well, in order to keep us as we are as a society and keep us together and make sure that we are doing stuff approximately the same way, yes, we need some sort of vision of a clock. But we do have some problems with it as well. Me and Ron, first of all, we have 7 hours between us. That's time that we can't catch up. We can't do anything about it. We can be up at the same time. Yes, we can. But it's not the same time for both of us. I mean, it's probably 5 o'clock in the morning for me, and it's 10 in the evening for him. It's okay most of the time because I'm a morning person. I really like to be up when the sun comes up. And I really also want to be in bed when the sun goes down. But it is a bit of a nuisance. It is. Now, to solve that, it's easy. Just make sure that you get teleportation. So that's fixed. Easy peasy. But there are also people who think that time is a place. It's a room. It's a space you can go to. And there they are totally wrong. No, you cannot go back and forth through time. There is no way you can time travel. There is no reason why you should, because if we have invented time, there's no reason for nature or the planets or whatever it is to go back in time. They can't. They are always going forward, forward, forward. Nature is like that. It has no ending. It just keeps on moving. And so goes for the universe as a large, I suppose. But there are some people who think we can go back and forth in time. Oh, wow, if I could just go back and change. No, you can't. Just because you suddenly became wise after the fact doesn't mean that you are able to do anything but to keep on living and make sure you don't do the same mistake again. And you cannot go forward in time either, because that place hasn't become any. There is no future. The future isn't. It's not a place you can go to. And as long as you think that time is a place, then we should be able to go, so I can go back in time to 10 o'clock in the evening and have the same 10 o'clock as Ron has. But we can't do that because it's not a place, it's not a space. And that's annoying, actually, because I don't like this time traveling stuff anymore. It was fun. It was, well, it's a big thing if you're into science fiction. But the more I've been thinking about it, the less obvious it is. It's not there. It cannot be. It will never be. Don't bother. Yeah. Otherwise, I like the clocks, and I like the way that we have decided to have our day divided into things, and I got the timetables to drive my bus after and all that. Yeah. But otherwise, well, I think I could live without time. I think so. Bye.